from the Crimson Crew. Thank you for watching. If you choose to tune in, please leave a like and a subscribe. I'm just going to be playing some Gambit, some Crucible, just really messing around in the game and sort of showcasing Outbreak Perfected. Spent a long time yesterday actually grinding out for this weapon, so like I said, if you leave the blah 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 blah, if you like the content, leave a like and sub. Tell your friends to tell their friends, please. See, I am rocking Outbreak Perfected, Loaded Question. Probably switch up Zenobia D for Hammer. You know, I'll just leave Zenobia D as it is. Rocking the full Iron Simiki set. Void, Nova Bomb, Skull of Dire Ahamkara. That's pretty much what it will be. Just 1 second here. Let me do this. Probably for the best right there.
All right. Let's see what we've got. Scorn approaching.
I wanted to run some Gambit Prime, but that was a no-go.
Don't get any in your mouth. You ready for transmat?
Oh, there's a wall.
Get those notes to the bank. Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
I could have just wrote that all the way around, I guess. I don't know. That's like really bad against shields, though. Like it's pretty damn bad. That plus he's, you know, immune, but no one pay attention to that.
Incoming hostiles at the ring.
I like how stable it is. I definitely like the Siva cluster that appears, and I'm sort of hoping that the threat of Siva comes back at some point. Or maybe it can be controlled and be used as like an ally, I don't know, but here's the hoping. First game of the day, don't mind my gameplay. It's definitely one of those things where this is the first game I've played all day, come to think about it, and you expect some like pretty bad gameplay, but like I said, it's one of those things where when you first pick up a game, you don't expect to play very well. Like, you expect to do decent. You expect to miss a couple of shots here and there and make some mistakes, but to the extent that I am, I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. Or maybe I just got spoiled by the revelry and just couldn't help but, hey, man, come on. I spent all that time killing those enemies. Definitely a precision weapon. I'm not sure how the Siva thing works. Does it work just when I get a kill, period, or? Because they definitely track and home and stuff like that, which is nice. And I'm just going to put my 10 in. Maybe I should take the time to read the description at some point. This is not a fun regular Gambit match. I feel like the Gambit Prime map should have just stayed Gambit Prime maps. I don't see the invader. I usually try to seek him out. I wasn't beating Thunderlord.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
You know what? If he does a good enough job distracting us.
Bang and summon that primeval. Allies headed to the other side.
And that's something else I hate. Like, don't invade just because someone else invades. Invade with a purpose.
Kill the envoys, then bring the house back.
Okay, he's still gonna shoot your shit at me. That's fine.
Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval. Invader inbound.
Of course the invader's inbound, but where? On me. Yep.
Invader down. You're clear.
Thunderlord is nice. Ow. Like, what the hell, man? Like, every time I turn around, you're gonna be there to attack me?
Primeval down. Good work.
Sometimes in gaming, I don't know, like, I feel like the invasion locations sometimes are, like,
Your team
biased to whoever they want player to die the most.
opposing team, pull your socks up. Prepare for transmat. Back to action, hotshot. Be notorious.
That plus not being,
Incoming hostiles.
comfortable with these maps yet. I don't play Gambit that often.
Hostiles incoming at command.
Is it when I reload I get a full clip or something? I don't know. I really need to check this out. He's just gonna keep running into me. Because apparently it makes no sense to check behind you when you're doing any of this.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
There we go, medium.
Target is on the field. Hunt it down. Put some rounds. Portals up. Go look them in the eyes. Your allies invading.
Put this 10 stack in. I've contributed 20. I've done a good job in Gambit. Not only did my Nova Bomb do like 90% of the work, but I only got like a good 12% of those motes.
Almost. Bank and get that primeval out there. Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Which I feel like is probably the most annoying thing.
Invader down. Your ally's a hero.
Am I at 15? I'm at 14. One more kill.
You're close. Fill the bank, you get a primeval. Portal's up. Go take them out. Allies headed to the other side.
And then you like run away. Because you got your one mote,
Nearly there. Fill the bank.
you're almost at 15. You just want to put them in and call it a day.
You've summoned a primeval. Kill it, and the win is yours.
I think that's the door, but
Convoy's terminated. Now, bring the house down.
okay, so I was literally standing there doing nothing. That was my fault.
Invader down. Your allies.
I'm wondering why that didn't happen earlier. I wonder if he has Geomags on, because I don't think that Chaos Reach lasts long enough. Yeah, it's definitely too short.
Invader inbound. Hunt.
I see the Invader in the center there. But honestly, at this point, it's better just to focus on Primeval.
Hey, relax. You're making this look a little too easy. Keep it up.
Not really, I didn't do much, especially that last part. I sort of just stood there and didn't do anything. Hey, but I killed 57 enemies. It didn't honestly feel like that much. A couple of good, well-placed Nova Bombs, and bam, you got it. I'll probably do one more match of Gambit, which I expect to do much worse than I actually did that round. Not because my hands aren't acclimated to the controller right now or nothing, but because typically what happens is that you get a good win based on the team that you have. You know, people aren't too greedy, people like actually pull their weight, and then you get another team where somebody is trying to play Gambit Prime style and try to get all of the motes. And you're like, oh, okay, Blueberry, like, I'm glad that you're mote hungry, but then you're not killing anything, and you end up dying, and you end up losing like 15 motes every 4 seconds. I'm like, oh dang, like I've put like 50 motes in the bank, why are we still so low on motes? And then like you look on the bottom left hand side of your screen, and it's like, oh, Joker Clown 796 lost 15 motes, and it just should just say again and again and again. They should make the Drifter actually say something like, oh, who's this guy on your team? He lost motes again. You're gonna lose. That would be great if he actually makes fun of the player who loses the most amount of motes during the match, but doesn't actually say their name. Just, you know, the game recognizes who's lost the most. And he says something based on that. Which would be awesome. Oh, my voice is really shot. Like, it's really shot. Come on, game, load, please. I could showcase the mission to get Outbreak perfected, but I need a fire team for that, and my fire team is not online right now. They're all actually working, so hopefully I'll be on long enough and streaming long enough for that to happen. I do know I have to get up and make dinner soon, probably around like 5 p.m. or something, but ow. And that'll be that. And I'll be cooking for about an hour. Nothing special, empanadas, yellow rice. Probably some peas and carrots. Or just peas. I don't know, something different than the normal.
All right,
Vex.
all right. Let's see what we've got.
Hive. Not a big fan of the Hive.
Look, I always wanted a pet hive. The Ascendant claim must have all kinds. I'm overshit.
Is he mad at his team?
You ready for transmat?
Oh, that's not good.
Lock and load, hotshot. Get those moats to the bank.
We have two people here who are like prominent on PvP. Try to create as many clusters as I can, but honestly still feeling a little stiff with this controller.
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
See how I'm like getting shot at, because for some reason do that there.
Hostiles at the trees.
Oh, I need one more, you jackholes.
High value target identified. Get him.
I love how I jump into that one, but how accurate this gun is.
High value target is down and out.
Always have an escape plan. Oh my god.
You're being invaded. Find
Let me just bank these.
your enemy called up a prime evil. They kill us, they win. Portal's ready. Go say hello. This is what the team.
Let's see how the Outbreak Prime does against actual PvP. Actually, it looks like it does pretty well. I'm not going to knock it.
Come back with a bigger gun.
You know,
I'm recalling.
looks like about a 3-shot, a 3-tap. I should probably actually focus more on the invasion itself.
The portal is primed. Lock it.
I'm not going to make any large claims here, but I think we're going to lose. And that's not because of
Revel in this.
anything in particular, but
That's one. 10 seconds. Come back with a bigger
wow, that was actually a really good Bad Omen shot.
almost time for a prime evil. Feel that?
It looked like he had Outbreak perfected as well, and he was hitting me with it.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
I don't see this invader.
Fill the bank. Get that prime evil up.
Almost had him. This guy's missing a lot.
Your ally neutralized the invader.
Guess he must actually be pretty bad at PvP. Just go ahead in there one more time and see what damage I can cause.
Revel in this. One's down. 10 seconds left. That's 2.
What they did when I came in is that they split apart, and it kind of
Get a prime evil. Almost
messed up my plan to use that.
summon a prime evil. Portal's ready.
He's gonna go in and invade.
Allies headed to the other side. I got a call. Enemy team melted their prime evil.
So, I don't. Here's the thing. I don't know what my team has,
Opposing team, that's the way.
and I probably should look to see what my team has.
Everyone else, pick it up. All right, hold on to something. Back to
Yeah,
action.
see, I don't. They don't have stuff to deal damage.
Hostiles in the trees.
Yeah, it's the guy with the cold heart, and yeah. So, like, I can walk in and I can clear with this, with the loaded question pretty easily, but what gave them the lead is just the amount of ads that they actually produced early on, and team didn't know how to deal with it, and they're probably going to use the same strategy again, which honestly would be the smartest bet for them. Now, I could go over there and clear it, like I had the potential to earlier.
Sending medium block. Portals up. Go look them in the eyes. High value target identified. Get him. Incoming wave at the ruins.
I wonder where that HVT is. So, Siva does damage over time, period. Okay, that's good to know.
Target is down. Your You get a priming.
And that's not just on the account of the Nova Bomb, but
Allies invaded. You're nearly there. Build a
let me get out of here before I die. Get the Primeval up. Somebody should have gone over to invade already.
summon the primeval. Kill the envoys and bring the house back.
Is that all? Let me get one of these guys down, like, fast enough.
Portal is prime. Lock it. Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. Reload.
Night Watch.
I'm bringing you back.
Not at all surprised. Again, when they split up like that, it's really hard to, like,
That primeval's compromised. Hit it with
keep track of everything. And this Envoy is still up. Like, do you guys not understand the concept of, like, Primeval Slayer? And this is why a lot of the teams lose, because they think they can just rush the damn guy himself. And that's not the case.
Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Oh, that should have killed him, but he's in Golden Gun, so that doesn't surprise me. So I got the hit.
Your ally neutralized the invader. Portal's ready.
This might actually give me a chance to create a nice little damage effect,
Your allies invaded.
but I'm not gonna sit here and so that's Siva stuff running around. And
Find them before they find you.
you see what I mean about biased? Like, there's no reason he should have spawned on top of me right there.
The invader. Portal's ready. You're behind.
Now I gotta go on there and obviously deal with a team that's better at PvP than I am.
Find them before they find you. Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians.
And I think that's the scary part.
One down. Ten seconds. Two down. Invaders off the field.
And then I'm hoping that my team is doing well enough so that they don't get this melt, but it looks like they're gonna get it.
Round's over. Your opponent took the primeval down.
So what did us in is the fact that that envoy was floating around for so long. I mean, come on. And that's gonna be it. Oh, really, man? Exit out of Gambit. I'll test it in strikes. I'll do Crucible last. You know what? I'll probably do a heroic story. do that. I'm not gonna watch any of the story, but I will for sure like play through it as best as I can. I choose a long mission with lots of ads because I wanna see how effective it is in PvP, and True Strikes probably will be the best bet for that, but I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to relive Cade's last moments? Yep, skip. Do the thing. Skip, 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 skip. Come on. Prison of Elders. I have a friend recently who just started playing Destiny 1. And we've been playing D2 together for a while, but he decided to go back to the original. He's never played it. And if you're a D1 player who's playing D2, like if you're sort of an OG player, like you got it when the game came out and whatnot.
Oh, these guys really want to dance.
This riot has to end here. If these killers get out, the reef will be overrun.
So we split up and take them out. And a 1, 2, 3.
That should at least do damage. You sort of understand a lot about like where us as D2 players come from. We're like, oh well, we're not saying that Destiny 1 is better, but there are a lot of aspects of D1 that they could have left in that definitely would have benefited the game. One of them being the initial strike formula.
How's everybody doing? Have fun? Anybody need food?
I'm so glad they brought this weapon back and gave it an upgrade to top that. He's gonna go over there because he was thrown into a corner. That's gonna explode. And I think me getting close sets off the explosion. I think so. Let me just go ahead and get in there. But the explosion when all the enemies are supposed to go away. Man, the game is a lie. See, there it is. It's like it went off, but never went off.
Step up without me.
I'm gonna get eyes
This
on
game
that
is buggy.
explosion. You two join me when you can.
On our way, Pedro.
The faster the better.
Maybe if I don't look at it, it doesn't count?
A few more cell blocks open. I love field work.
That explosion took out security on the lower decks. I'll check the high-value prisoners down there.
I wonder how fast you actually fire.
Get security back
About as fast as I can.
Okay,
Not as fast as I can
fellas,
tap,
just let
but
us stroll into the security hub. I'll go high, you go low.
here's the other thing. I wonder if like the SIVA particles actually ignore shields.
Slow down, where's the fire? Other than the actual... You know what? Never mind. Aim like that, you're gonna be a legend for sure.
Yeah. It's not bad aim. I like how he says like stuff based on your performance too. For instance, like I've gotten better at this game, so my aim isn't like so horrible. It could be better, but I'm glad he said that, because I've never heard that before. There's another one, if you move too fast through it, like if you're speedrunning, he says slow down. Like, you're making me look bad or something like that. Okay, I get that you're here. You don't have to be in my face. I am eating through ammo though, I will say that. My kinetic is almost out.
Can I just say I'm having the time of my life right now?
So all I got. Knowing how to use loaded question. Okay, and they actually do a lot of damage, surprisingly. Let's see. Yeah. So using that in a group of enemies, say like a group of thralls, probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Buddy, you sure know how to put on a show. Not fight, not fight.
You got not so bad critical damage. If there's any interference with your shots, it's a whole different beast in and of its own. You're gonna give me my full super back.
We're approaching the security hub now, Petra.
Copy that. Everything's gone dark down here, so I'm stuck taking a long way.
And it's this door that opens. Yes.
Whoa, whoa, this was not part of the plan!
Kate!
Scratch that! Definitely the plan.
Meet you at the security.
So he waited. Huh. The enemies react to the SIVA floating in the air.
This is the security hub. Better clear the area before going in.
Ah, it always looks so good. Is there anything else?
This
No.
says we need warden level clearance to open the door. Kate!
I got you. Stand by for promotion. Impeccable timing, as usual. All that's left is to turn it on. What's happening to the floor? Ah, I was junking up the work. Get out of here, will you? I've got struck. Now,
Remember to purge the buffers.
sure, got it. One question? How do I do it?
Press the red button.
They're all red!
Then press all of them. Hey, Ghost sounds so annoyed.
I can't believe that worked. I'm amazing at this. Scratch that. It did not work. Don't worry, we got this. Do your thing.
So the plan there, I did not expect to use, what is it, 4 rockets?
Come on, come on. And stay down. Tech support with extreme prejudice. Well, everything's where it's supposed to be, but now it's asking me for some kind of secondary activation. Should be a terminal. You can use that on the catwalk. I'd go with you, but I hear this place has turrets, and I really want to fire them. By the way, you and me, good team. Let me
So
get that.
he's not actually pressing anything on the console. The console looks destroyed.
Oh, the turrets have a manual mode. Interesting.
Right, and he's bad with using them. Well, I open up.
Hey, buddy, what do you think of my new gun?
It's not as good as mine.
You still with us, Petra? We're gonna clear you a path to Supermax real soon.
Copy that.
Oh, I can get used to this!
Can I actually jump up there? No, I cannot. Yes, I can. Huh.
I hit a locked door. Any updates for me?
Yep, about to give you an update.
Bringing the security system online.
You in the green now, PV?
Yes, accessing the lower levels now. Just gotta check on a couple of things. And then we can call it a day.
So long as you're the one buying.
I wonder how the prison break even started. I doubt it was fully explained. In the very Bungie-like fashion. The game, come on.
Cade? Petra? What's happening down there? Come in, Cade. Hey, welcome back. We fell at least 20 stories down, and I can't reach Cade or Petra. Ether trails. Look out for escaped Fallen. But This ether is wrong somehow. Something's loose, and it's close.
Should have been a second one that popped out.
These things, they used to be fallen.
Hmm.
Fallen didn't just become this. Someone did this to them.
It's just precision shots that give it. I got a Badlander again.
Detecting activity below us, but I still can't get anyone on comms.
I don't even know where the other guy popped out from. He gave me quite a scare. One of them guys that require like 50 shots to the lantern, eh?
The lower we go, the more corrupted ether we see.
You can run so fast you can actually pass those trails of ether. Actually don't do bad against the fallen here. Obvious headshots that I should have gotten.
It's fuse shut. We need another way.
Well, I have half a mind to shoot that thing, but I've done it before and it doesn't do any damage, so what's the point? I hear more. Yep. Damn Screebs. Oh.
No. Kate's ghost. She's dead. Without his ghost, Cade dies. We've got to find him. Hold on, Kate. We're coming.
Oh.
He didn't feel a thing. How's my hair?
Yeah, who doesn't want to see this again? Come on, it's perfect.
Typical. Oh no. There's nothing I can... I'm sorry. Listen, kid. This pain on you. This is what I get for playing nuts. You tell Zavala and Ikora. Vanguard is the best bet I ever lost. He had the worst jokes. Even worse timing. I wanted to laugh. I really did. We should have been there. This is not your fault. This is on the head of Aldrin Sov. But if he thinks what he's done is the end, it's not. It's the beginning. We're going to fight him. Do you hear me? All of us. Every Titan, every Warlock, every Hunter. We will take the Reef by storm. his precious throne. For our fire team. For Cayde. What did you say?
We are not an army. We are not conquerors. We are guardians. We need to keep our eyes here. On our home, our people, the Traveler. The reef was lost the moment it lost its queen. So if another Sov wants a stretch of lifeless rocks, let him have it.
This is Cayde we're talking about. For us to do nothing is
Say it.
cowardice.
I refuse to bury any more friends.
You won't have to. Uldren Sov is mine.
Only 71 precision kills? I feel like I got more than that. I just wanted to hear the Guardian speak one more time. I really wish they would bring back the fact that your character vocalizes instead of having a ghost talk for you all the time. But I think I've said that more than once at this point, to be quite honest. I just got stuff everywhere, huh? Oh, that's why I was doing this jump at the farm. So, for those of you who don't know, I guess I'll talk about this just a little bit while I'm traveling to the farm. For those of you who don't know, the Outbreak Perfected quest line is actually pretty simple. Doesn't mean that it's easy, it's simple. So basically you have to do The Enemy of My Enemy, parts 1 and 2, I think, on Titan, and that's the missions you get from the vendor on Titan. I don't know why I can't remember her name right now, but yeah, you basically you talk to her, you start the missions. I think part 1 is 2 missions and part 2 is 2 missions as well, so 4 missions in total. When you do The Enemy of My Enemy, and then you get you got to do this mission or heroic mission called Bad Neighbors, or you can just go to that area in which is showcased in Bad Neighbors, the tunnel with the shrieker in the hallway, and you go past that doorway, and to your left there'll be a door that says unlocked. Of course, if you've done The Enemy of My Enemy, it will say locked if you haven't. You go in there, you pick up something called a transponder, and then the transponder has 6 parts to it that you need to get. You get those 6 parts in 6 different locations, 4 of which are on Earth, and two of which are on Nessus in the Lost Sectors. Two of the Lost Sectors are in Trostland, and the two other Lost Sectors on Earth are in the outskirts. And then for Nessus, one is the Carrion Pit, and the other one is the Lost Sector at Exodus Black, literally like right across from the spawn. So you get those, and then you come to this place in the farm that you see me moving around in right now. And what happens is, I guess I'll show you. There'll be this fallen over here. You sort of see his shadow now, and he'll be like, "Hey, bro, what's up? You want a rendezvous? You can get this cool weapon." So you hit rendezvous, and it takes you into this mission, which I by no means am going to do by myself, because I mean it's just that difficult. Like legitimately is just that difficult. But I'll showcase it a little bit. I don't think I can solo it, especially the fact that I don't have the ammo too. I'll probably upload a YouTube video on me and the fire team doing it later. It might be a choppy video because, you know, my fire team. These enemies here don't matter. Don't mind them. You can just move over them. Slide in this hole here. There's going to be 3 rooms at the beginning. This outward one here. Which I really won't consider them rooms, but... you know, just nice little oh snap. I'll reload the big guy here. Indirect hit. I have no ammo, so this is going to be rather difficult. If I ever make it past the first room, that'd be great. Wonder why it started me so far back. One. I'll be quite honest. I don't think I'm going to be able to get past these rooms in enough time. If I do, that'd be great. No special ammo, of course not. You only get 5 arbalist shots. Oops. Alright, well you can snipe me all you want. I don't have... what I want. I have to avoid these guys. I want to get that ammo. You're just in the way. Is it just you? 'Cause thank you for giving me some ammo, some Arbalest ammo. That's nice. There's gonna be a blue gate here. You kill all the enemies, you unlock it. You come through here, you head into your second room, which I'm heading to now. And I tell you, I really doubt that I'm gonna be able to even get to the jumping puzzle to show you with just me. Especially when you get sniped like that. Do I have a sniper? I do not. I have a bow. Oops. So I'm trying to make the most out of what I got here. Okay, well, that's not so bad. Some primary. I don't have any heavy. This is going to prove to be a little bit of a problem here. Sorry about the silence. I'm just trying to focus. So you beat that room. You come down here. You turn this corner. You jump up here. And you jump up there. Here comes the third room, right after you crouch through here. And there's gonna be a decent number of enemies, actually. Can't believe I missed that shot. You may want somebody with a sniper, to be quite honest, rather than his bow. Just trying to peep around corners and see who and what I can get while I can get them. Taking out these snipers make things a whole lot easier in the long run here. Even sneaking some shots around. To get some of these other enemies here. Oh, I'm out of ammo. critical numbers. One of you need to go. That gives me a chance to come down here and pick up some ammo. And this room takes the most time, and that's mainly due to, actually I should just show you. I've never missed so bad. You're like really putting a damper on things. Come on. Wow. So my grenade didn't go off? Like, I don't get what happened there. Alrighty, so, oh, heavy, thank you. You're about to see what I'm talking about when I say, this is why this area takes a while. It's not just the servitors themselves, but it's more so the tank. Servitors with the Arbalest you can take care of pretty fast. They don't want to keep teleporting and the tank doesn't blow you up. Try to do some damage here with Arbalest. Not just for the obvious reasons. Can't believe there's still 2 people up there. I didn't see them earlier. That's gonna resurface here in a second. No ammo was dropped. There's no ammo left up there. There's no enemies left on the screen. You're gonna come through here. Now it's probably the best time to switch to an auto rifle if you got one. I'm just gonna Nova bomb this area. There's all of the enemies here. They're not difficult, but they are rather annoying. Especially this guy here. I don't know why they put another one in here. 4 or 5 of them you fight at the beginning is enough. Only reason why I have Arbalest equipped is because it's quicker to deal with shielded enemies. As you can see, the shields have buffs on them. The enemies are around level 690. Don't mind like my casual sort of run through of this. I'm really just showcasing that. That's my wife texting me. Yeah. We all fancy cool your own way. Alright, so be wary about this part. There's this guy that likes to hide out in this corner here. And he can slow your progress. Not by much, but it does suck when you gotta run back to kill an enemy that you didn't know what was there, and the camouflage, so they don't appear on the map. Can also be quite annoying. Just do that. You don't want to die here. It sends you back quite a distance, and then from here on out, pretty much it's the jumping puzzle, which I think I have enough time to get to server room, and that's about it. Slide down there, go through this elevator shaft. It's going to be this little air vent here. You're going to come out, and towards the front of the ship is where you want to drop. There's going to be a vent right here on the right side. You want to drop down in there. You're going to run straight and jump up into this vent here. You're going to shoot this. There's another vent over here. You don't want that one. Come out, come to the right, go to this vent here, and just work your way down. Really. Turn left. You're going to see a little ledge over there. You want to jump out to that. So if you're a warlock, I sort of just bumps off the wall and make the jump that way. It's a lot of crawling. Everything in this jumping puzzle is designed to waste your time. Just keep that in mind. So turn left when you come out of there. Ignore this door, it's not important. You can make this jump Hunter, Warlock, Titan straight to the middle. Or if you're really skilled with your jumps, I usually just jump from there straight into this little vent here. You go down. You eventually get to this part. You can make this jump with any of the classes, but that's it with the Warlock. Hit activate. That opens out that little thing right there. It helps your other teammates make that jump easier if they're having trouble. This way you can avoid a large part of that jumping puzzle there. And you jump your way into here. You're gonna go up 3 levels. So this is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. You're gonna shoot this vent here. Jump over to it, come down. And you have fans. The fans are easy. Just avoid the rotors here. If you're used to it like I am, don't worry about the speed. Just take your time with it. We see there's like a lot of places you can jump off of, so don't be so worried. you can get sliced like that, and then you start all the way from the top. But I'm not gonna be too worried about that. Where is it? Is that it? No, that's not it. That's it. This part is annoying. Do that. Jump in there. Glide. Middle. Jump in there. Glide. Middle. Jump in there. Glide. Vent. And go in. Make a left. You're gonna have to do these jumps. And the mission's gonna end before I get the chance to get to server room. But basically, once you pass that, there's gonna be a button you can switch, and you go down the vent, and then you're in the server room. Not so bad for a solo run. I'll probably pull up a full run later on tonight, like I said. That being said, thank you all for watching. Take care, have a good one, and thank you for sailing these crimson waters with me. Later.